Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Curtis.
So, 2008 was probably the worst year of my life. We all have at least one. I had gotten out of a really bad breakup, and I believe 5 people close to me had passed away, including my grandfather and one of my best friends. He had taken his life. My father was a pallbearer 3 times that year. It was a year of a lot of lessons. I don't know if I necessarily came out a better person on the other side of 2008, but I definitely came out a different person. And between the breakup and my friend taking his life, I had a lot of lessons about my own, I guess you could say, place in the universe and self-confidence, etc. Those who know me or don't know me, I was at that point and still am known primarily as a spoken word poet. And so I do storytelling stuff, and you guys are all freaking amazing, and I'm really nervous, actually. But my friend Tim Rumsey shared this quote with me one time that really stayed with me, and it's something like, good stories happen to good storytellers. And I don't know if I necessarily fit that category, but there was an incident that happened that year, that inspired the first poem I ever wrote that's a true story. And I'd like to share that poem with you now. It's called Life Shots. My first thought, as the photographer ushered us into position for our family portrait, dad in suit and tie, mom and sis, all jewelry and high heels, myself in a blazer, was that something was wrong with his head. His face seemed normal, but his skull was box-shaped. I didn't realize why until he turned to reveal he had no ears. In their place, gashes above his cheeks like single shark scales. Descending his neckline was a jigsaw of skin grafts, each patch a slightly different color. His side profile showed neck and head merging into one like 2 scoops of ice cream melting on the same cone. He looked like a walking scab. Past the sleeves of his professional attire polo, lightning bolt stitch marks rivered down his arms. Over his shoulder, I'd catch a glimpse of a boil on his hand as he pulled up our photos on laptop. I could only guess was the result of flesh bubbling in severe heat, like an air pocket on pizza dough that's been left in the oven too long. The white elephant man in the room remained unaddressed until lunch. Dad guessed house fire. Sis deadpan, car crash over complimentary breadsticks. My friend Liz Langley doesn't go to church. Her religion is irony. Says it's the reason nice guys finish last and watch pots never boil. If Beethoven could compose symphonies while deaf, there must be room in this world for disfigured Frankenstein monsters taking photos of families with Colgate smiles, dressed up in matching turtlenecks like deranged improv troops, then capturing that moment forever with a point-click flash. I considered the variables. Did he take pictures before the accident? Did he just do it to pay the bills? How many kids did this guy scare every day? Did he live alone, with a lover, a wife? I wasn't put off by his looks, nor by the irony of the situation, only by how friendly he was. He said things with this smile and a laugh that you could tell was genuine, and not just part of his job. He laughed like he was happy to be alive. I didn't pity him for his appearance. I envied him for his honesty. We took a second roll of photos because Mom was slouching in the first set. The photographer confessed he was somehow unsatisfied with the original results, reassuring Dad that their lack of quality was all his fault. I guess there's no point lying to strangers when your whole body is a diary entry marked "What day changed my life." In the 10 years I've been doing spoken word, I've seen poets take stage milk suffering like oppression was a popularity contest. I may be a white boy from the burbs, but I truly believe life is what you make it. I have heard making you feel ugly is a billion-dollar industry just by existing. This man spat in the face of every acne cream, boob job, diet plan, insecure girlfriend. Guys, he was a photograph. He was the point, click, flash moment in time. He was the 1,000 words. He didn't need scrapbooks for his memories. He had his reflection. And me, I want to wear joy like a deformity, like a hunchback or an eye patch, like a wheelchair. Like, honey, it's impolite to stare. Like, it's okay, miss. I'm used to it. You want to know how I got this way, kid? So do I. All I know is one day I woke up like this. I want to wear a smile like a battle scar, to thank God I'm alive, with a grin too big to be held by 3x5 frames, or the boundaries that stretch from ear to ear. Thank you, guys.